Greetings! With the August title update coming in probably a couple days, maybe a week, there are a few things that I'm hoping are included, even though they haven't been explicitly mentioned but are entirely possible. The first two share the same themes and might actually be included. I don't know. We'll see. The rest of them are just my hopes and dreams that could be shattered, but I'm not going to be mad if they're not included. You know, it's fine. The first one is that currently, there's no way to filter equipment by vocation. You can organize it by the strength of the item or the defense of the item. You can do the optimized, you can do by weight, but you currently can't organize it by vocation, which is like, you can see based on what the item actually is if you've memorized that thing. But if you change vocations often, like I do, just to test different things and to try different builds and whatnot, then it can get kind of annoying. That one, I hope they add equipment filtering. They do say that they're adding equipment filters, but there's no more detail beyond that, so hopefully that's included. The second thing is they say that they're adding equipment favoriting, but it doesn't say anything about like loadouts or outfits. Whenever I change vocations, I have to re-equip all the same gear that I had before, and I'm at the end game, so I usually pick the same equipment for each vocation. I wish I could just have like a saved loadout similar to what you have for your warfare so that I'm able to easily equip it whenever I want to. So even though it says that they're adding equipment favoriting, I hope they include in that outfits and loadouts. That'd be dope. Now, the third thing is with the save slots, we're getting 3 save slots instead of just the one, which is it's awesome. It's a first for Dragon's Dogma. I mean, this has never happened before. We're breaking ground here, people. This is amazing. But the only issue that I have is that I want to design my character first, and if I want to change it like mid-game, you can't use the character design for your Arisen or your pawn that you make in the character creator with the Art of Metamorphosis. You have to use one of their templates, or you can customize your character or start from scratch, but you can't use the one that you saved in the character creator, which is kind of a bummer because I have some in there that I'd like to just change my Arisen to, but I can't do that. I have to do it manually, It's a small thing, but I wish we could use the character creator with the Art of Metamorphosis. That said, the save slots, I mean, man, that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. So I can start a new game, I can have another Arisen, because I don't want to get rid of I'm attached. I'm attached to my Arisen and pawn that I created. They've had so many journeys together. I don't want to erase that, I'd just rather leave the save slot there and then start a new one with a different Arisen and a different pawn. Anyway, number 4 is that even though you can send gifts with the pawn that you hire back through the rift, you can't send messages. In the first game, you could attach a little it's not like you write it yourself, so it wouldn't be an issue, right, for like censoring or something. You wouldn't get hate messages from people. But you could select a category and then select a message and send that back to the Arisen, and then the Arisen receives it, and it's like, oh man, someone wrote me a message, oh, the pawn was helpful or whatever. I understand that it's not really useful, but it's fun. It's a fun thing. It's a fun factor thing. I wish they would bring that back. The possibility of them doing that is probably pretty low, but whatever, I still want it. I still want to be able to send messages. Fifth one is a little weird. Currently, you can filter pawns in the Rift by their abilities. You select a vocation and you select a skill that you want the pawn to have, and then it'll filter them out and only show you pawns with that skill. However, I wish they had the inverse where you could search for pawns who don't have a certain skill. It's like a very specific use case, but personally, there are some skills that I wish mage pawns in particular did not have, and I have to search for them and look at their skills one by one in order to filter that out, and I wish that was part of the filtering. But, again, a very niche use case that not a lot of people may appreciate, so I understand if it's not included. Now, finally, number 6, I know we're getting some degree of transmogs. It's kind of been back and forth between the interviews and footage that they've shown whether transmogs are exclusive to certain gear or exclusive to Norgan gear. Even if that's the case, I really hope that you can use those on your pawns, because I'm so tired of seeing the same damn outfits in the Rift. We are in the charming corset era, and I'm tired of it. It's no longer charming. It may have been charming like the first or second time, but the charm is gone. The charm has been lost. Please, Please, with the new gear coming, I really hope that all these pawns at least have something different to wear. But if they have transmogs, then that would be, that would be a make or send. Anyway, that's the last thing is I want the charming corsets purged from the rift. It's not even that great, especially when you get late game. Why is your pawn wearing a charming corset? Stats don't matter that much once you get past a certain level, so it's like, just put them in a cool outfit, they don't have to wear the thing that has the best stats. So anyway, well, that's all I got. I really hope that they bring these things with the August update, or maybe potentially later with the DLC or future title updates. As soon as we get news from Gamescom, I'll be making a video about it. It might not be the best edited because I'm going to try to get it out as quickly as possible, and I am also employed, so I don't have all the time in the world, you know what I mean? But thank you to the community for supporting Dragon's Dogma content, not just me. There are a bunch of other amazing YouTubers that I've mentioned on the channel before that do greater work than I do. I'm still trying to get my bearings here, trying to learn how to edit and everything, but there are so many talented people in the community. Please go support them. I'll put a list in the description of some of my favorites that I personally watch. And don't forget to post your pawns on the Pawn Nexus so that we can hire them and that we can farm some Rift Crystals in advance of the new DLC. So anyway, thanks everybody. Be kind to one another, go play a good game, and delight in the joy of the little things. I'll see you next time.